Match day 4 of the UEFA Champions League marks the halfway point of the league phase of the competition. So with that in mind, guys, let's have a look at the biggest results from Tuesday and Wednesday night in European football. And we'll start at Anfield, where Liverpool took on Real Madrid. These two sides playing each other in 4 of the last 5 seasons, I do believe. Two teams that know each other very well. Two teams that have faced each other in Champions League finals in days gone by. Of course, Real Madrid definitely the form side in this one coming into this. They were absolutely perfect in the competition. They have been excellent in La Liga as well. Liverpool have been very shaky though of late, although they did manage to get a win against Aston Villa in the Premier League at the weekend. And it was the Reds who came out on top. Alexis McAllister with the only goal of the game just after the hour mark. Now, Real Madrid did have the odd opportunity here and there, but it was very rare they managed to get the better of the Liverpool defence, who were absolutely solid as a rock. On Tuesday night, Liverpool really probably should have won by more. I still don't know how they didn't get a penalty in the first half. I think that was rather scandalous, to be quite honest with you. But in the end, it did not change the result. You felt that maybe Real Madrid were going to come back into the game with that happening, but it wasn't to be. Los Blancos drew a blank. They just didn't really have too much in attack to be able to threaten Liverpool. Liverpool won the night. Liverpool win on the night, and they go into the top 8 of the Champions League as a result. Crisis? What crisis? And we'll head down to the capital next, where Tottenham Hotspur took on FC Copenhagen. A relatively routine 4-0 victory for Spurs in this one. Copenhagen have been really poor in the Champions League so far this season, but I thought this was worth highlighting because of the scale of the victory for Tottenham. If they managed to get another goal in this one, it would have been their biggest ever win in the Champions League. They were also down to 10 men for almost half of the match. Brennan Johnson getting sent off after 57 minutes. He also got his first goal in the UEFA Champions League, I do believe, as well, after 19 minutes. It was 1-0 at half-time, but the floodgates very much opened in the second half. Even when they went down to 10 men, they scored another 2 goals after that, did Tottenham Hotspur. Wilson Odobert with a goal. Mickey van der Ven, though, take a bow, channeling his inner Lionel Messi. Just honestly, watch the goal. It's an incredible run by van der Ven. It's like, dude, you're a centre-back. You're meant to be defending. He just absolutely ghosted through the Copenhagen defence and smashed it into the net. Goal of the night for sure, without a doubt whatsoever. João Palhinha also getting a goal for Spurs. I mean, they were superb. They were honestly brilliant in this match. They fully deserved this victory. And, they're unbeaten in the Champions League so far. They haven't lost. They've won both of their home games with a clean sheet. They managed to draw their away games as well. They're not looking bad at all. Bayern Munich are definitely not looking bad either. One of just 3 sides in the UEFA Champions League to have a perfect record after 4 games. The others being Inter Milan and Arsenal as well. And Bayern Munich managed to continue that record by being absolutely clinical in the French capital. Luis Diaz was very much the man of the match in every sense of the word. 2 goals in the first half for the Colombian forward, and also getting sent off in the 52nd minute, the 7th minute of added on time at the end of the first half. It was initially given as a yellow card, but was rightfully upgraded to a red. An absolutely shocking tackle. What are you doing? That really put Bayern Munich in the lurch, but PSG just couldn't really capitalise. They had the lion's share of the possession and all the opportunities, but Bayern Munich just would not concede. You shall not pass. You shall not pass the ball into the net. It just was not happening for them. They did get 1 goal, of course, from João Neves after 74 minutes, but, PSG... toothless. I mean, this is not the PSG of last season, absolutely. I mean, they came up against a very stubborn Bayern side, and Bayern Munich go back to Germany with all 3 points. Of course, PSG, let's not forget, they were really poor in this stage of the competition 12 months ago, so I wouldn't go worrying about them too much, but if they play like that in the knockouts, they are getting knocked out. There is no doubt about that. But let's move to the Wednesday games next. Let's go to one of the earlier kickoffs. FC Karabag against Chelsea, and Karabag have done it again. Karabag have done it again. Desmond, 2-2, a draw. I mean, they've only lost 1 match in the Champions League in their opening 4 games. I mean, these guys are absolutely flying out the Azeri champions here. Chelsea got the opening goal of the game. Their wonder kid Esteval getting the opening goal of the match after just 16 minutes. But Karabag, they came back. Andrade, he always seems to score for Karabag in the Champions League, getting an equaliser after just half an hour, and then it was a penalty. Marko Jankovic dispatched it just before half-time. Chelsea, a much rotated side, and a side that they did alter quite a bit at half-time. One of those players that came on was Alejandro Garnacho. He got an equaliser after 53 minutes. And you would think after that the Blues would come back and win this one, but no. No, they didn't. Karabag getting an incredible point against Chelsea. I mean, that's an unbelievable result for them. They really should be expecting to get into at least the playoffs at this stage. I don't see any reason why they can't if they keep playing like this. And the final match I'm going to highlight, guys, one of the late kickoffs on Wednesday. Club Brugge against Barcelona, a 3-3 draw. What a match this was. I mean, Barcelona absolutely dominating the ball, over 3/4 of the possession, despite being the away side in this one. But in the end, Brugge had a lot of opportunities. They did really, really well to convert the chances that they had, scoring 3 goals from 6 shots on target. Ferran Torres, and they actually got the opening goal of the game as well. Nicolo Trosoldi with the opening goal of the match after just 6 minutes. Ferran Torres wasted no time in equalising after that. And then it was Carlos Forbes, 17 minutes in. 2-1 to Brugge. It stayed that way until half-time. Lamine Yamal, take a bow, son. I mean, we talk about the talents of this kid so much, and rightfully so. Go watch the highlights of this game and go watch that goal. Absolutely world class. I mean, it was an incredible layoff to him as well. He just ghosted into the defence and just slotted it home. The defence and the goalkeeper were just powerless to stop him. That kid, honestly, he's unbelievable. He really, really is. Forbes managed to get another against Barcelona shortly after that, literally a couple minutes after that. That's going to be a night that he and his family and everybody around him are never going to forget, really. Barcelona did manage to get 1 goal back, though, to equalise at 77 minutes in an own goal from Solis. But Brugge easily could have won this one as well. So Chesney dispossessed in the last minute of the game. Brugge slotted the ball into the net. They celebrated like they won it. They thought they won it, or intervened, chalked it off for a foul. So unfortunately for them, it was not to be. To be honest, it was a foul. It was a foul. It did catch Chesney, but my goodness, it was close. It could have easily been a win to the home side, but still, it's a very, very valiant point for Club Brugge against a top European side. But still, it's a very valuable point for Club Brugge against a top European side. But yeah, guys, there you go. Those are the main highlights from match day 4 of 8 in the UEFA Champions League. We'll be back soon with some coverage for the Conference League and the Europa League as well. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you guys want to see more. Have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world today, and we'll see you very soon.